Don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Wobbly Vision.
Is that because I's fat?
No, it's because the car is wibbly wobbling as we drive. Just a quick update. We've been to the petrol station to get some petrol. Unfortunately, there were massive queues. There appears to be a bit of a petrol shortage. So if somebody can email us some petrol, we'd appreciate it. There's a shortage of lorry drivers here in the UK. Apparently, I don't see how that has to do with petrol.
Due to either Brexit or COVID or whatever, they're not actually saying why there's a shortage, only that there is a shortage.
So we've filled up today because we need to make sure we've got petrol in to go and see Mum and Dad, because obviously Dad's still not terribly well. So say hello.
Hello. So that's where we're going at the moment. We're driving across to see Mum and Dad to see if they need any help or assistance, and also to pick up a little bit of Chopin.
Yes.
As in a big bag of potatoes for Mum.
And Dad wants a little bit of wood cutting to go on the fire.
Oh yeah, we're going to be chopping firewood.
Because it's drawing in now, and as my old mum used to say, it's getting very back-endy. Don't ask me what that means, because I haven't got a clue. We're just stopping to let a lovely lady across, although I don't know why she can't cross at the crossing, which is only 200 yards up the road, is beyond me. Mr. Bentley is in the back, somewhere.
Well, he's laid down, I think.
He is. So, out for now. See you later. Mr. Bentley has now decided to say hello. Bentley, go see Nana. Go see Nana and Grandad. Oh.
He's looking out the window.
He's looking out the window. Oh, I look a bit grey today, don't I? I look a bit like the Master from Doctor Who. Look him up, Roger Delgado or Anthony Ainley. Mike has made my favourite tea tonight. Chicken fobbly wobbly. It's actually chicken chasseur, but it's got a funny name, so we call it chicken fobbly wobbly. He has done a fabulous job.
It's hot.
It's very hot. Not spicy hot.
No, hot as in temperature hot.
Yes, I mean it's beautiful.
Yes, so you've got herbed potatoes, garden peas, and the chicken chasseur.
With carrots and mushrooms and a beautiful sauce.
Onions.
And onions, yeah. And there's 2 escapees there from the bunch. My utmost favourite tea. And before I forget, Bentley's had some as well, but just the chicken, hasn't he? He got 2 pieces of chicken earlier.
Did he?
I think he did. If he hasn't, poor dog.
Good morning, everyone. So, I have a question for you. I've been experimenting with live broadcasting, so either with broadcasting live on YouTube or broadcasting live on Facebook. So I've been looking at the technology involved, what's going to be needed for me to rig up a webcam over there where I actually do all my artwork, because where I'm sat now is my computer, whereas I do everything over there in the cubbyhole when I'm creating, and I record usually with an overhead camera from over there. So to be able to do live broadcasting, I have to connect the two together, which means running a cable right the way from over there, all the way around the back of this bookcase to the back of my computer here. So anyway, I've been experimenting with that kind of technology, but the question is how bothered are you guys about whether or not my videos are pre-recorded or whether live? I know some people like to watch live broadcasts, but I don't get the fixation with that myself. Personally, I prefer to watch pre-recorded YouTube videos or presentations, because there's a chance to then edit and make them look a bit more professional. Live, it's just start, stop, warts and all, and sometimes you have long periods where the person doing the live broadcast is trying to answer questions from somebody that you can't see, or you don't know what the question is. So to me, it's kind of invasive, and it kind of spoils the experience of a live broadcast. Whereas a pre-recorded video, you have the opportunity just to watch the project unfold, if you like. But you can ask questions after in the comments section. And I try and answer as many questions as I possibly can within a day or two of the video going live. But how bothered are you guys about watching a live transmission? Is it something that you really like, or are you not bothered? So leave me a comment below the video and just say if you're bothered about live or not. And if you are, and if enough of you really want me to do live broadcasts from next year, because I'm not thinking of starting it before Christmas, it would be from January, because that gives me a chance then to get the technology in place and to test it to make sure that the quality is good, the stream and upload is good, because I still don't really know whether or not my internet is good enough for a live broadcast without doing proper tests, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but I'm also thinking of doing some collaborations, some live collaborations. Well, live for me, but not necessarily for you. So for example, a Zoom collaboration with another artist where we're both on screen, possibly both creating at the same time, but it will be pre-recorded, if you know what I mean. So I can cut out all the unnecessary bits. So when it's not unnecessarily long, if you know what I mean. So yeah, if you really love the YouTube live or Facebook live broadcasts and would like to see me do those in the new year, please leave me a comment. If you're not bothered and you just, want to carry on with watching my pre-records, which are a bit more polished, a bit more edited, and a bit more, I think, hopefully, more professional, then please stay also, so I can balance and gauge what you guys would like to see for next year.
Just look at that face. Just look at that face. Yes. Just look at that beautiful face.
Welcome to Christmas television. Come round here, there's something even worse.
Yes, it's not even Halloween yet. It's not even.
We're in, what is it?
September the 26th today.
26th of September, and we're looking at Christmas. We're not looking, we're just falling across it. Oh dear, oh dear. It's enough to frighten children to death.
And that's the idea, I think. Oh, he's kind of sweet.
He is, he's very inoffensive, isn't he? What's he made of? He's resin, but he's lovely. Talking of offensive.
Poor Santa.
Knowing our luck, on Christmas Eve, the top will blow off and it'll be snowing there inside and we'll have to spend 4 days vacuuming it up.
And other such.
Look at this one. Although I do like this one. And that just gives me a headache.
The flashing lights.
Flashing lights.
What are you waiting for? Yeah.
I think the answer's here.
What are you waiting for?
Toffee dessert.
Double toffee dessert. Ooh, topped with toffee flavoured cream. Num nums.
He's licking his lips.
Are you waiting for a bit? Are you? think you're a bit spoiled. Yeah. No, he's fixated. He's fixated on that.
I'm not surprised.
Da, da, da. What time is it? It's 1:20 on Monday. I've had a fairly busy day today. I've filmed a project for Wednesday, which is part of a new Artsy Trio video hop collaboration with Gina Ahrens and B Grob in Switzerland. So Gina's in the USA and B is in Switzerland, which we did and released yesterday. So if you haven't seen that, then pop back to yesterday's video and then you can have a watch in the hop. So it's based on a mood board, which I created this month. So it's all autumn colours. So I've done my project. Gina's doing a project of hers based on the mood board, and B is doing a project based on the mood board too. So it's one of those hop things. So it's Monday. So by the time you're watching this, it'll be done and up. It's one of those time travel things again, isn't it? So yes, Ian's been really busy with packing stuff ready for his next steampunk show. The weather today has been awful. It's been really torrential rain. There's been a little bit of a break in the weather for the past 20-25 minutes. Hopefully we'll be able to get Mr. Bentley out, because he's only been out into the garden in the rain to have a tinkle. He's not had a proper WALK today yet, so he's a bit anxious, as you can imagine. So hopefully the rain will ease and stop, so we can get him out for a proper WALK. And after lunch, we've just had lunch, so I'm getting ready to go out, drive over to Mum and Dad's. I'm going to chop some firewood. Yeah, that's something you don't hear me say very often. Yeah, they've got a log burner or a log stove, if you like, in their lounge. And there's not a lot of firewood left for it. So I said I would go and cut some. We do have a store, which is outside. So I'll have to go and get wood from the store, take it into Dad's shed, chop it all up, put it into a bag and basket so that they've got enough firewood to keep the fire going, because it's not very warm at the moment. And obviously Dad's not well enough to do it himself. So I said I'd go over and do it. So I've got my overalls because it's going to get messy. And then also on the way back, after I've done that, I'm going to stop off at the supermarket and grab some groceries. Sorry, Mr. Bentley's padding around next to me down here. Hello. I know, he's looking at me as if to say, well, come on then. Are we not going yet? Oh. Hello. You can tell how wet it's been. The towel on the floor to dry his feet when he comes in. Bless him, look, he's not even dressed. Naked puppy, he's got no collar on. But like I said, it's been a busy day today. A real busy day. So it's Tuesday and we've done the last sort of garden tidy up really for the grass. Don't think it's going to grow much more this year, so don't think we're going to need to get the lawnmower back on it, but it's still looking quite nice. Everything's still looking quite lush. The ferns basket, love these variation in leaf colour. The plum pudding. Hostas are starting to go over now. The bay leaf's doing alright, cordeline's fine. The hydrangea has flowered a bit. The clematis are doing quite well. They've grown all the way up there this year, so they'll bush out and do quite nicely next year. Lavender here is due for a trim. The Altheas, I think the last one's just going over there now. There's some penstemons in there, more lavender. The Liatris, which is now set to seed, which is fine. Delphiniums, which are dropping. The Rebecca, which is still beautiful, still going strong. And everything else is still kind of lush. even the geums have started flowering again. So, and the troughs, like I said, are still looking kind of nice, even though they are a bit bedraggled now. But I mean, the lotus is still flowering. No, there's still flowers on that, which is lovely. And we've got begonias at the top, and still got some lavender flowers at the back, which is good. And then the bamboo, which is just taken off with all this new growth. All this is all new since we put it in, so it's all looking kind of nice at the moment. The grass definitely needs reseeding though. And of course somebody else likes it. I'm finding plastic spiders everywhere. Look, there's just loads all over my desk. I don't know. So yes, today I have been filming more of my 7 days of Halloween videos. I don't normally walk around the house with a witch's hat on. Honest. But yeah, I've been channeling Margaret Hamilton today. So look her up. Anyway, yes, I've been getting my head down trying to film as many different 7 days of Halloween videos in readiness for launching them next week from Saturday onwards as I possibly can. I've got 2 or 3 done, edited, ready to go. But because I've also had the artsy trio video to do, that kind of push things along a little bit more, but also I've been a little delayed in creating the videos this year because I normally start at the beginning of September, so I've got a full month in which to get them done and edited and uploaded in readiness for the beginning of October. But this year's been a little bit different because obviously Dad had his stroke, which meant that I had to spend more time backwards and forwards helping out at Mum and Dad's than I had back here to sit and concentrate on getting stuff done. So I had to not only be mindful of Ian's work schedule, but what I needed to do also, but also what Mum and Dad needed back at their place. So I've had to try and squeeze all that in the last few weeks. So I'm a little bit behind in my work and filming schedule, but I'm getting there. I'm not desperate. I'm not worried. I will have plenty of time to get everything done, as well as fit in all the other bits and pieces, the vlogs and all that kind of thing. So that's not a problem. I just have to be blinkered and focus a little bit more. So I also got a phone call from Mum today saying that the nurses have said that Dad's well enough to come visit for a few days. So we've got a busy few days coming up anyway. Tomorrow, Thursday, it's normal shopping day. Friday, where Ian and I have got a business meeting elsewhere. And then on Saturday, our friends Karen and Steve are coming over for lunch. And on Sunday, Ian's got to drive down to Chesterfield to deliver one of his steampunk machines to a customer. And then on the way back, he's going to pick Mum and Dad up, who are going to come over for a few days. Change of scenery, I think, more than anything else. Also, more than so that'll be nice for the pair of them. So yeah, so I'm going to have to try and get as much of this 7 days of Halloween done as I possibly can before they're picked up on Sunday. Fingers crossed I'll have enough time. I just won't have to sleep. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. Thank you.